I'm hosting my very first Cal.
Sigoni, Sigoni, how's your macaroni?
Hey guys, it's me, the face behind Sigoni Macaroni, if you haven't seen me before. I have something special for you guys today. I'm hosting my very first Cal. At first, I planned on making this Cal a mystery crochet along because so many people in my Facebook group were actually excited about this. But because of the pattern that we're making, it's a bit hard to make that a mystery. So today I'm here to show you this beautiful blanket that we're going to be working on together. But first, let me tell you the details. So this crochet along is going to be 4 weeks long, and we'll be working on a blanket that's about 45 by 55 inches. I'll be releasing the first section of the pattern on October 10th, which is a Saturday, at 10 a.m. And you'll have all week to work on that first section. Then I will release the next section of the pattern on the next Saturday, and so on. The fourth and final section of the pattern will be released on October 31st. And you're probably thinking, I'm just a beginner. I can't participate in this crochet along. Well, you are so wrong because this blanket is completely beginner friendly. The only stitch that we'll be using is the half double crochet, but we'll be making this blanket using a different technique than what you're probably used to. So with this Cal, I'm hoping that you have a lot of fun, but I also hope that you learn something new. Now, if you're ready to hop right in and sign up for this Cal, you can click the link in the description box below and it will take you straight to the sign up sheet. After you fill out the sign-up sheet, you'll receive an email that talks all about the materials you'll need, the color alternatives that I've put together, how you can resize the blanket, and also how you can substitute yarn. So go sign up. Okay, let's talk about the pattern. Here is the pattern that we will be working on. I'm so excited. I absolutely love the way it turned out. So here is the blanket that we'll be making. So you can see that this is a gingham style blanket, and that's why we're calling this the Cheaters Gingham Blanket Cal. Now the reason why this is the Cheaters version is because we're not going to be using the gingham stitch. We're going to be working this up in a completely different way. But that is going to be a secret until you see week 1. If you want to know the design idea behind this blanket, it's actually a funny story. So last year I made a gingham blanket for my nephew. And it was beautiful when I first saw it. But when the blanket was finished, it looked embarrassing. The first half of my blanket was super loose. There was holes in it and I had no idea why. And the last half of my blanket had tight stitches. It looked beautiful and I was so confused as to what happened. And then I realized that it was my tension. So this was my first time using velvet yarn and also my first time using the gingham stitch. I know. What was I thinking? I don't even know. But because of that, I figured that there were other people out there who struggled with the gingham pattern. And so that's why I found a way to cheat my way through it. So you will see what I'm talking about once we get into the pattern. So for this pattern, I used Lion Brand's Color Made Easy in the colors Shade, Birch, and Coal. I used 4 balls of shade, 2 balls of birch, and 2 balls of coal. So in total, you'll need about 1,800 yards of this yarn. And like I said before, once you sign up for the Cal, you will get all of that information sent to you, including a couple mock-ups of color alternatives you can use, or you can use whatever you want. You'll find it all in the email. So you will also need an 8mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle with a large eye, a pair of scissors, and some locking stitch markers. These locking stitch markers are essential for putting your blanket together properly. So make sure that you have some of those on hand. I like to use the bulb safety pins because of the flexibility that they have. All right, so that's about it for the Cheaters Gingham Blanket Cal. I hope you join us. We've already had about 300 signups, which is insane because I've only told the people on my email list about this blanket. So if you're interested, join myself and 300 others in making this beautiful blanket. We would love to have you. Also, if you have any friends who you'd like to crochet along with, make sure that you share this with them so they can join us. The more the merrier. All right, I'll see you in a few weeks when we start the Cal. Remember, it starts October 10th. And if you have any questions at all, just leave them in the comments below. I'll see you on the 10th.